What up, you show Timu's here. Now, since I'm doing my reviews, since it is 11 on, I and since the Super Bowl is on tonight, I'm killing two birds with one stone and doing my a review for a film that's both a romantic film and a football based film. And the only one I could really find, to be honest with you, is of course 1996's film Jerry Maguire. Now, Jerry Maguire premiered all the way back on December 11th, 1996, directed by Cameron Crowe, who's of course directed movies, such as Say Anything, his worst movie he's ever did, Ohala, I think, the film where they think, where they thought it was a good idea to have Emma Stone play a Hawaiian. Anyway, he hasn't really had hardly anything good lately, to be honest. But Jerry Maguire is obviously maybe his best work in my opinion. This is, of course, a film that stars Tom Cruise, who plays this sports agent named Jerry Maguire, who has like a crisis of conscience, where he like pens a heartfelt company wide memo that probably gets him fired, and he is very desperate to hang on to the athletes he represents. But he ends up, falling for this single mother named Dorothy, played by Renee Zellweger, who is joining him in his venture, and he's also banking on this client who's this football player named Rod Tidwell, played by Cuba Gooding Jr. And of course, this is the movie that won Cuba Gooding Jr. his first ever Oscar. What happened to Cuba now still beyond me. He's been it's a shame. I mean, I guess maybe legal issues, I'm guessing, but yeah, Cuba was pretty much a big star back in like the '90s with Boys in the Hood and Jerry Maguire. And I speak of football. I also loved him in radio, but yeah, he's had some questionable roles lately. I mean, he was great as O.J. Simpson. Let's be for real, but still. Anyway, uh, and so of course here Jerry and Dorothy pretty much begins to fall in love as they also struggle to make their business work here. And of course, Renee Zellweger's son in this is played wonderfully by John Lipnicki, who you remember from Stuart Little and all. You also had some other really cool cast. You had the late Kelly Preston was in this. You had Jerry O'Connell, Regina King. You got a couple of Oscar winners in this now. Cuba, who of course won his Oscar for this. Renee Zellweger, who won her Oscar for Judy, and of course Regina King, who won her Oscar for A Bill She Could Talk To. You got a couple of Oscar winners in this movie here. But it's a really cute, charming little film. John Lipnicki stole so many scenes. His on-screen chemistry with both Zellweger and Cruise was good. Tom Cruise and Renee Zellweger, they were really charming in this movie. Like, they really play off each other perfectly. I mean, it's a movie that I feel like, anybody could watch. Like, if you're not into, it has, of course, it's not even all fully about football, to be honest with you. So if you're not even into, football and stuff like that, you can still appreciate this movie without even being a football fan and all. But it definitely has some really, cute charms in it. It's a film for anyone. If you're a football fan, definitely. If you're a romantic fan, it's definitely that for you. It's such a classic one. It's really charming. Great lines. Obviously, one of the most iconic lines is the "Show me the money" line. Come on, that line has been played off loads of times. I mean, that line has been parodied. Maybe one of the most parodied and quotable lines in movie history is "Show me the money." That line was parodied in Austin Powers. It was parodied in loads of other stuff. I believe it was parodied on Family Guy, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, that's the really most quotable line in movie history. And Tom Cruise, he doesn't really do, these type of charming films anymore. Nowadays, when you think of him, it's always, action movies like Mission Impossible and all. It would be cool to see Tom Cruise go back to this type of role in the future, but he's always an awesome actor, in my opinion. I mean, yeah, he could be a whack job once in a while, but Cruise is still the man, and he was so good in this. Him and Renee Zellweger's chemistry is just amazing. I mean, if you guys have never really seen Jerry Maguire by now, not sure where you can find it nowadays. You can find it on Apple TV, Prime, Vudu. Give it a go. It's a really decent film. Anyway, let me lead you guys. Have you ever seen Jerry Maguire? If so, what's up? Were you a fan? Were you not a fan of it? Favorite scenes? Favorite moments? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notification. This is Simmy Sayar.